This is an X-Men movie. We're trying something new because, see, X-Men, he's kind of hard to control now, you know? He's like the Gaw. You know what a Gaw is? Gaw is a dog. And a Ka is a cat. And a Ba, well, that's me. I'm Ba. And he's kind of hard to control now. So, he's drawing. He draws with both hands. I'm hoping he's left-handed. We'll see. Because I'm left-handed. All the cool people, all the crazy people are left-handed, aren't they? Right? So you can draw. Draw like this. You go like this. See? Press hard. Okay? He has glasses now. And I think he looks very handsome, don't you think? I saw something that I was reminded of. It's actually a commentary on the epistle for next week on Tuesday. And I just had published a small portion of it, and I was reminded about it. And it applies right now. Right now. Actually, it applies all the time. So what I said was, go to church already. And that was number 5 of things we should be doing. Go to church already. You have no good logical reason to not go. And no good logical reason to leave early. Admit it. Problem with this suggestion is that the vast majority of you who rarely or incompletely go to church don't have the patience for it to bring fruit into your lives. Going to 10 vigils in a row won't make you an appreciably better person. But after 100 or 200, you'll see the effects. Are you willing to make this commitment? Endure to the end? History says, unfortunately, very few will. But you can determine your future. You can choose to do a new thing and become truly renewed. Now, of course, some people might think, oh, that sounds ridiculous in this day because people can't go to church and we're being denied church and we're being denied the holy mysteries and we're dying here without the holy mysteries. See, he's excited too. Look up there. But this is just nonsense talk. This is nonsense talk. We are Christians. Many of the people that are complaining about not going to church are people that don't go to church very much anyway. So, and some people that go to church a lot are still complaining. Don't complain. Be a Christian. Pray. So in our days, here's what we can add. Pray at home already. And quit complaining about what your bishop is saying or what the president is saying or what this party or that party is saying or what the WHO is doing or anything else. Who cares? Who cares? As far as your prayer, that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Stop saying things are unfair. And stop saying you're being treated unfairly. And stop saying you're being denied the holy mysteries and grace of God. Some people have actually said in social media, we're being denied our salvation. Is that stupid or what? We're not being denied our salvation. You are the only one who can deny yourself your salvation. Absolutely. What about St. Maximus the Confessor? I think he is the one, if I remember properly. He was in a prison for 20 years or longer. You know, I'm certain. Oh, here goes. He's done with the X-Men movie. Oh, you want to go over there? He wasn't being denied his salvation. He's a saint. Well, let's not be dumb and talk about just because we can't go to church right now, we're being denied our salvation. That's sinful to talk like that. So, for many of you, this is a new experience. Being at home on Sunday or Saturday night, well, maybe it's not so new for some of you on Saturday night. But this is an opportunity to pray, to really see that it's really not so easy to pray. So you need to pray, you need to fast properly when you're fasting. You need to pray the Compline, pray the midnight office. Discover that it's not really so easy to pray at home. Many of you have not prayed for longer than 20 minutes at home. Try it. Pray the vigil. You can actually get the entire vigil service from soup to nuts from Father David Strout. And I've made this offer many times before. Some people have taken me up on it. Send me an email to seraphim@orthodox.net and I will then have him send you an invitation to join this list and you read the vigil prayers. When I do the vigil by myself, he's messing something up. Come over here. You can come over here. When I do the vigil by myself, because we are 2 priests and we're not serving together in the church, so we're alternating weekends, I do the whole thing, including the Psalter and everything. We don't do the entire vigil in the parish usage. We don't sing all the cathesmas, but I do when I'm at home because I've got the opportunity to do it. And I pray the Typica, or I've done the liturgy at home as well. So, what are you doing, buddy? You're making it tough for me. You're making it tough. Look at that. See? Look there at the camera and say, listen to Bob. Say, listen to Bob. He's trying to tell you something. So, don't just complain about the conspiracies and the this and the that. It's not doing you any good. Now, there's some stuff that's coming out from priests that are pious, and it's good, but it also has a certain element of discontent about it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the element of discontent. I'm sure that this video is going to get a zillion people saying terrible things in the comments because they want to be discontented. They want to talk about, that we're in the last days and everything. We might be in the last days. I think we're pretty doggone close to the last days. But so what if you know you're in the last days? So what if you have ultra-orthodoxy and you have 100 icons on your wall? If you don't know how to pray with your heart, if you don't pray for others, if you don't have a heart that is soft and that is peaceful, then you got nothing. Nothing. You've got an opportunity at home here. And as the churches are opening up to come to the church, I've noticed in my church that things are more energetic. Not in a strange way, but there's a certain focus because the people are wanting to come to church. The ones that want to come to church, they're coming to the church. So as far as your prayer and you're being a Christian, it's completely not relevant. Whether or not there are conspiracies regarding the coronavirus, whether or not the bishops are weak, whether or not they're kowtowing to the government or anything else. None of that is relevant to whether or not you pray and you live a Christian life. That's the point. So when you can go to church, go to church. When you're not able to go to church, don't post something on Facebook about this guy and this terrible thing and that terrible thing and how this bishop is not acting as a Christian, blah, blah, blah. Instead, pray. And don't get overcome by these priests who are saying things that are pious and good, but then they add to it this sort of discontent. Don't be discontented. What are you doing? Be a Christian. Why should I be discontented? I've got a little X-Man that's doing who knows what behind me in the kitchen. Christ is risen. Truly he is risen.